So exactly what is US official policy on Taiwan? Well, it depends on when you ask. 5 months after Truman's announcement, the Korean War broke out. To prevent Beijing from uniting China and also to enable the US to intervene in the island should it one day see fit, it unilaterally declared Taiwan to be of indeterminate status.
The determination of the future status of Formosa must await the restoration of security in the Pacific, a peace settlement with Japan, or consideration by the United Nations.
They decided that any expansion of China back into territories conquered by Japan, such as Taiwan and the South China Sea Islands, should not be permitted for strategic reasons.
When it was in US strategic interest to counter the Soviet Union in the 1970s, the US established diplomatic relations with New China. In doing so, its position on Taiwan flipped again.
The United States recognizes the government of the People's Republic of China as a sole legal government of China. The government of the United States of America acknowledges the Chinese position that there is but one China and Taiwan is part of China.
The then US position on Taiwan was by and large clear. But as China grew stronger, the US started to row back from its original position. Taiwan's status seemingly became blurry again in the eyes of the US.
For the United States, Taiwan is very important in these three sectors. Geostrategic competition. The United States, they think about the first island chain. And in the emerging technologies, of course, chips, right? The Americans look at Taiwan's chips capability and the overall industry and try to move it back to the United States. And then third, ideological competition, the so-called democracy versus autocracy. The so-called status of Taiwan is not decided. This old theory has come out again. They think a kind of a unified China would be the so-called hegemon power in this region.